This is a tutorial for a new web application that we created that we call Web Extract. And Web Extract is essentially a data entry platform created to make adding information from websites very streamlined and simple, easy. What's required for this application is the Firefox browser and an extension called Grease Monkey. So getting Grease Monkey is fairly straightforward. Just do a search for Grease Monkey and then click Add to Firefox. After you've installed it, it will require you to restart your computer. So once you've got Grease Monkey installed on Firefox, you go back to the Web Extract platform and you log in as a worker, and essentially you have a list of tasks. For the task that we're working on, you will be assigned a specific task name, and there'll be a number of records in that task, and it shows you how many are remaining and who the project manager is. So for this example, we'll just look at the June 10th test task. You click on the number, then you're presented with your work screen. And what we have here is the next URL that we are going to work on. In this case, it's austinresearchinstitute.com. You simply click Start Work, and your floating palette appears, and this is your data entry tool. So I see in the right-hand corner of the screen here a contact page, and that's what we're looking for, the contact pages for these websites. So I bring the floating palette closer to the information that I have to add, and I simply triple-click these records or this information, and then I click the form header that I want to enter it into. So for city, I enter Hempstead, and for the state, I double click that and click on state, and the zip code gets entered in as a zip code as well. And then I look at additional information that may be in here, and I just see the country, so I click on that, add that, and it looks like I'm done. The phone number for this particular company is not listed, and if it's not listed, we move on to the next company. You don't want to spend too much time on one company hunting down a specific detail. You want to get the bulk of the data and move on to the next task. Speed is important. So Avalon Sales is our next record, and it looks like all the information, all of the contact details are right there on the home page. So I just well, here you notice that the street address is connected with the city and state. So it's helpful to know that Avalon is a city and NJ is the state abbreviation for New Jersey. A good understanding, a good familiarity with all of the cities and states in America will be very helpful, so you can recognize these things right away. It's important to be able to parse this in your mind first. So then you just select the text that you want to enter and click the appropriate tab. Just double checking that the zip code is not entered, and it isn't. So since it's not there, we submit that, review it quickly, mark it as complete, and move on. Before I get too far here, you should always start off and click on Script Management and make sure that your Grease Monkey script is up to date. If it's not, you'll see a Download Script button down here. You just click on it and it automatically loads the updated script. So let's go to the next task, autosound.com. Look over here, I see the Contact Us button, and here is a list of addresses. Now I see the AutoSound company down here by the copyright place. That's always a good place to look for the name. And if I see a list of stores, including corporate, I always want to get the corporate address. That takes priority over a store. Get the city, the state, and the zip code. There's no country listed, so I don't enter that. Okay, and then I select the phone number and click submit. That looks right. And I move on to the next one, Avery Insurance Group. So you can get a good rhythm going here at some point, and the faster you can find those contact pages, the better. Okay, here we have all the information down here. So click the company name, and then all the way to the get the company address, the city, the state, GA is Georgia, and the zip code. Do I see a company phone number anywhere here? Quick glance, I do see it up there actually. So I grab that and I enter it there, and I'm done. Click submit and we're good to go. Mark task is complete. Okay. Gotta go on to the next one. And here we have all the information right there on the home page. So you want to select all the way through the company name. And then you want to get the full street address, city, here's the state, NY is New York, and that's a 5-digit zip code for the US. We want to grab the office number when we can. Oh wait, I see I made a little bit of a mistake. So I reselect it and just click over it, and I never had to type a single character here, just I'm selecting and clicking. That's all that this app requires. Then I click submit, double check again, everything looks good, mark the task is complete, and move on to the next one. Axon.com. Okay. Now, sometimes when you see a site like this, it's hard to tell if that's the right company name or if it's just an advertisement. Let's click on the Contact Us page and see. Alright, I don't see any address. And there's something about it. I mean, the name Axon is not anywhere here. Local Net Corp, I'm not sure what they're about. So in a case like this, when you cannot find any company details, but looks like a real company, you click that one and submit. Nothing really to get there, and it's okay. There's going to be a lot of these that you can't find the details on. It's important to just do the best job you can. All right, now here's one in a different country. You can tell by GmbH that that's a German company. So you do the same thing. You grab the, there's the city name, or that's Munich, Munchen. Okay. And I think, I'm not certain about that, but I believe that that might be the zip code. And the country is Germany. And you grab the whole phone number here, and there's the phone number. Okay. So that's what I think, that's what I believe is the correct information. Click submit, mark it as complete, move on to the next one. Alright, now this site is obviously not a company site, so this is not a real business website. So I click that and click submit. Move on to the next one. There's the Contact Us page. Okay. Many times they do show you the form. But here we have the company address, line 1. Suite AA is company address, line 2. Perrysburg is the city. Ohio is the state. And there's the 5-digit zip code. And here's the phone number over here. Now I just need a place where I can find the company name. It's Azimuth Technologies. Here it is. So I select all that and add the company name. and click submit. Move on. It's okay to pull. You want to try to pull the company address information from the same location, but sometimes the company name is printed elsewhere. Just have to look for where that might be. Okay, here's the contact page. Company name, address line 1, city, state, zip, and there's the phone number. Submit, and mark it as complete, and we're done with that task. Keep the rhythm going here. Okay, server not found. Here's a case where it is down. So yes, it is down. It's not a real business website. Mark the task as complete. Move on to the next one. There's the contact page. Okay. So when you see a list like this and you don't see a corporate headquarters location, the thing to do here is just take the first one. Okay, so these are office locations. Let's get the company name in there. And here's the first address. There's the second line. Billings, Montana. That's the city. Montana's the state. Here's the 5-digit zip codes +4. And the phone number. With this application, you can't get all the addresses. That's not the job. The job is to get the primary address, and if you don't know the primary address, choose the first address. So that is basically how data is entered. And when you're done with that task, when you're done with your session, you can log out and come back to it whenever you want, whenever you're ready to continue. All right, we'll stop this now, and that ends your web extract data entry tutorial number 1. Thank you.